Hey, Master Killer here. Just thought I'd make a video to show you how to crack Windows XP and some Windows Vista passwords using Ophcrack. And it's a pretty easy process. All you need is internet, CD, and a CD burner. And of course a username on Windows with the password on it. And what you're going to do is just go to Internet Explorer, in this case Mozilla Firefox. And you go to, I have it bookmarked here, I'll post the link on my video. Let's see. It's ophcrack.sourceforge.net with http:// in the beginning. And like I said, I'll post that. This is just it's a main site for Ophcrack. I tried using Google. It's kind of hard. It takes a while. You might get malware. This is pretty reliable. And on here you want to go down to Ophcrack Live CD and click on the link to Ophcrack Live CD. It'll bring you to the main sourceforge.net. And it'll ask you to review the files below. You want to just click on Ophcrack Live CD, which is the ISO. And once you do that, it'll start downloading. I've already got it downloaded, so I'll skip ahead to that. And once it's downloaded, it'll look like this right here. And you can right click it and say record to CD. And then it'll bring up your CD burner and the default program for that, and just burn it right to a CD for you. And that's about it. Now that you have Ophcrack on the CD, the final step is to actually crack the password. And just simply put in Ophcrack into your primary CD drive. And make sure it doesn't load up, or try and load up, and just shut the computer off right away. Alright, now that the computer is shut off and the Ophcrack CD is in, first you got to be prepared. You got to know how to get into the computer's boot menu, and many computers vary depending on the BIOS and stuff. Mine, I have to press F12, and you can find out how just by simply looking at like when your computer turns on, there's an actual startup screen that maybe is displayed for just a couple seconds, and then Windows starts loading up. But you'll want to look at that, the first thing displayed. And usually you don't have a lot of time, but after a while you'll figure it out. Right, and make sure you press the button right as it displays on. And there's my computer's boot menu. And I'm going to go down to IDE CD-ROM or CD-ROM device. If you are smart enough to put Ophcrack on a USB flash device, maybe I'll show another tutorial on that. And you can select a USB flash device. So, but that gets pretty complicated. And just press enter, whatever your computer needs you to do. And then you'll see an Ophcrack Live CD startup screen. And from here on out, just don't press anything, let it load. And it'll show Slacks is starting, which is Ophcrack's operating system. It's like basically like a small Linux system. And this will probably take a minute or two. and you'll see command prompts just flashing up. And you might want to note that if you are running Vista, I believe it only works on Vista SAM or SAM. I'm not sure about that. I'm sure there's probably another password cracker for the other Windows Vistas. So yeah, just to be safe, I probably would only use this on Windows XP until you're sure. And once that's done, you'll get your blank black screen with an X, and then it may take a while, but a window will pop up, and it's a white window just saying Ophcrack is running, and then you'll get a window to the right, and that's looking at the system files, and it'll show all the usernames and maybe it might show usernames that have been deleted, but you had them in the past, and it'll say empty for all the usernames that don't have passwords, and I only have one on here that actually has a password. So just click on that, and it might take a little bit. It's still loading right now. And eventually it'll become selected. And right now it's probably cracking the password. It's not showing it though. Once it's done, or typically once it's like close to being done, it'll show how long it took and stuff, and the percentage it's been cracked. And it's cracking it right now. It's almost cracked. And there we have my password, TRX5351. And now that you have the password, you'll want to shut down this. Just click stop and then exit, and just X out of that. And then just press the power button on your computer, and it'll come to this screen. Then you can it'll pop out the disk for you. And there you have it. And now shut off Windows, or shut off the computer. And I'll turn it back on right now. And then just make sure Ophcrack is out of the CD drive. And have Windows start up normally. And once you're at the welcome screen, just click on the user that you have the password for, or multiple users, I guess. And I'll type in, I know you can't see it, but TRX5351, and enter. And there it goes.